Hey, I was just meditating in my car before I have to go watch my daughter do a show, and I have something to say. So here you go. I had just finished this book by Liana Silver, Feminine Genius. It is a fabulous book. Every woman should read it. Men too. Men, you should read it too. Anyways, near the end, she was talking about how wild it would be if a rose started complaining about how she wasn't an orchid and how she was jealous of the orchid for her plummy purple folds and the fact that the orchid could subsist on mist alone. And oh, an orchid's more popular in the bouquets these days. Like, we would all laugh because you're a freaking rose and roses are beautiful. And actually all the flowers are beautiful. And how awesome is it that we have like thousands of different kinds of flowers? If the whole world were just orchids and orchid wannabes, like flowers that tried to transform themselves into orchids, so they're not quite orchids, but they're not quite themselves anymore, it would be so fucking sad, wouldn't it? Well, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. My girlfriend just posted a thing consoling women about hip dips. Hip dips. Who ever heard? So apparently somebody decided that women should be concerned if their hip starts to go out and then it comes in and then by your leg it goes out again, because it should just go out in a perfect flow of a curve. Well, the reason it actually comes in is because anatomy. But we will spend thousands of dollars to try to fix this problem. Okay, so here's the point. Your hip dip isn't making you sad. The fact that your breasts don't fill your shirt a certain way doesn't make you sad. And if you take off your bra and your breasts stand up in big balls on your chest, that's not going to make you happy. The thing that's going to make you happy is connecting to yourself. The thing that's going to make you happy is accepting and loving yourself completely and realizing you're a freaking rose and you're an orchid and you're a daffodil and you're a tulip and you're all necessary and you're all beautiful, and there's thousands of you I don't even have names for because there's so many flowers and there's so many colors and there's so many textures and there's so many shapes and sizes and scents, and thank God, because how boring it would be if you weren't you. What if you take those thousands of dollars that you feel like you need to spend, instead of getting plastic surgery, instead of going under the knife, instead of putting your nerves and possibly your life at risk? Those are true things. Instead of that, what if you spent those thousands of dollars and dipped a toe in nature? Or bought yourself some self-improvement, like go to an event, go to a workshop, go be with people who are growing and evolving. What if you spent your money on that? What if you spent your hours, instead of in front of a mirror poring over all of these perceived imperfections, what if you spent it meditating in silence and growing an appreciation and love for yourself? What if you spent it writing a song, or writing your story, or making a video, or finding something that you're passionate about and going out there and starting a group so you can find other people that are passionate about it, and then you can solve a big problem like healthcare? What if you do these things instead of picking yourself apart? Because it's really silly, girls and boys. You're beautiful and perfect. This mole and this mole are very strange because they're like on two different sides of my face, and beauty standards would probably tell me I have to get them removed, right? Because that's weird to have two moles like that. But you know what? It makes me me. So they're staying. And it makes you recognize I'm Rebecca because, oh, look, it's not conscious. You're not like, oh, here comes mole face, unless you do, which is fine. You can call me that. But really, like, the things about you that are different are your best things. They're your best things. And as people in our society follow these Kardashians who are doing things to their butt and whatever else they're doing, and they're all starting to look kind of odd and kind of the same, you're going to stand out because you're going to be authentically, uniquely, perfectly you. That's all. That's all I wanted to say. Love you.